Hi friends, hope you all are doing well. Today I wanted to talk about the books that I have borrowed from the library over the past week. Now I know that my stomach is going crazy right now. You good? You may be wondering, didn't you just go to the library? The answer to that is yes. If you're wondering if she read all the other books that she borrowed from the library, the answer to that is no. I have to admit, I have a problem. When I go to the library, I seem to forget about the books that I already own and about the books that I've already borrowed. But we're just gonna go with it. That's how my life is. And as long as I return the books in time, I don't have to spend any money, so it's free. So it's not really a problem, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna say that it's not a problem. Anyways, let's start talking about the books. The first book that I want to mention is Eloquent Rage by Brittney Cooper. This book is about a Black feminist discovering her superpower. I am very interested in reading this book because I am pretty sure it's going to talk about how the voices of Black feminists have often been overpowered or diminished because of other systems and other factors in place. The next book that I want to talk about is Pashmina by Nidhi Chennani. This is a graphic novel about an Indian American teenager. Throughout this book, this character, Priyanka, is pretty much figuring out who she is and figuring out family secrets. And a lot of this curiosity comes because she finds a magic pashmina, and within the book you can visibly see the changes of when she's wearing the pashmina and when she is not. If you actually look throughout the novel, we see that when Priyanka is living her normal life, we're seeing black and whites, we're seeing grays, but when she's wearing the pashmina, there's a lot more vibrant and rich hues. In addition to that, there's a part in the book where we are reading about a flashback from one of the characters, and during that time, instead of it being like the black and whites and the grays, we're seeing browns and sepia tones. So it was really nice to see. By the way, I read this like already, but it was really nice to see how the colors were used in order to tell the story. The next book that I want to talk about is We Were 8 Years in Power by Ta-Nehisi Coates. I have previously read Between the World and Me, very much enjoyed it, and when I found out that there was a more recent book of Coates out, I was very excited to get my hands on it. From what I know, this book is comprised of 8 essays or 8 pieces that were written by Coates over the course of the Obama presidency. I just know that reading these, there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to look back on and remember what it was like during that particular year in time, if that makes sense. So anyways, very pumped to read this one. The next book that I want to talk about is The Spy, and this is written by the same author who wrote The Alchemist. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce his name because I'm pretty sure I'm going to jack it up, and I don't want to do that because names are important. I absolutely adore The Alchemist. I also read Veronica Decides to Die. Wasn't really my favorite. I don't entirely know what it's about. Honestly, it's most likely about a spy. I'm flipping through some of the pages. It said based on true events, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a historical fiction, semi-true kind of thing. I am so rambly today. The next book that I wanted to read and the next book that I picked up is Wink Poppy Midnight by April Genevieve Tucholk. All I know is that it's about a hero, a villain, and a liar, but we don't know who is who. My very good friend previously read this book, did not like it at all, and I remember seeing this book out and seeing the cover. I was like, this cover is so pretty, how can the book be so terrible? So now that I have my hands on it, I'm going to see what I think of it and see if I think it's a piece of trash or it's actually something enjoyable. The last book that I'm going to mention is Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. This is another graphic novel, and this book is made up of 5 short stories. I first heard about this book from the YouTuber Possibly Literate's channel, and she had this mentioned during her latest haul, and she said that it was a very eerie book, a very spooky book, a very creepy book. Since I don't usually read books that have those adjectives connected to it, I thought I would branch out and just see how it is. Flipping through this book, you definitely see a lot of creepiness, and I'm ready to see what this is all about. Okay, those are the books, all 6 of them? Yeah, all 6 of them. Am I going to read these books before I have to return them? I don't know. I will say that my spring break is coming up. Hopefully this means I will have more time to read. Cross your fingers for me. That's all that I have for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you didn't find me too annoying, please feel free to subscribe. I post videos when I can. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope that you guys are doing well, that you're having a great March, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!